For some reason, the YouTube ping is like instantaneous. Yo, what's up, Mr. Oddity? Thank you. I like this color. I mean, I would consider this a sports bra, but it is also a top. It is on the top part of my body, so it can also be a top. Yo, who dat? What's up, Kay? Red is a good ass color. Thank you. I like this color, red. It's kind of like a... It's almost a magenta. Mr. Tote. Mr. Tote, would you like a treat? Oh, it's Temmie! How you is? I figured it was somebody I knew. Hey, Core Man. I've been good, Miss Temmie. Magenta, these nuts. Oh, these gains. Mr. Tote? Look at him oh my god, did you see him like... Nah, I mean, it was better than some. It was better than some. For some, okay, the mic is working this week, luckily. What's up there, hero? Hey, Corsair. Stand with the with the no pause. Yo, Taint. Final exams this month? Hell yeah. Good luck, Timmy. Him's long. Zezel, welcome in, welcome in. How you been liking the RP app, Mr. Taint? I saw somebody else who was using it, but now I can't remember off the top of my head who it is. I think I saw it in someone in a Discord somewhere. It's pretty good. Wow. Gains don't equal nuts. Unless you're eating nuts for health, that's true. But you still don't feel like you get enough work? I feel like... Is it because it's giving you like a RPE and like you're hitting the RPE and it doesn't feel like you did enough? Maybe it's because you're used to high volume. You think Sheps and maybe it was Eddie that I saw. I knew Sheps was using it. If you want to see more about the Arnold Core Man, I have a whole vlog about it. But it's I mean, that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, you think the RIR? Oh, is it RIR? I don't know. I haven't used it. You like the leggings? Thank you. Yeah, maybe you should have taken a deload before starting it. Or maybe you should have done like a new PR sesh. Mr. Tote. So I know it seems like I'm giving Totoro a lot of treats, but he's like kind of underweight and he, you know, Mafik eats too much and it's a struggle to get Totoro to eat. So if he, you know, if he's interested in treats, he's gonna get quite a few treats. Does it really? To be fair, I have gained a lot of weight recently. So, that could be why my legs look bigger. I'm pushing 170 right now. You're so sore after 2 days on your new block. You're doing AMRAPs and stuff though. I'm not surprised. I do not wear flare pants, no. I personally don't like flare pants. I am old enough to, I mean, in the 90s, we wore a lot of flare pants and I didn't like it. I don't like it. It's not my style. Hey, Urban Prince, did I say hi? I'm not trying to give Daya a complex. Look, Daya can't like, he has a hard time remembering that he is very low body fat, right? So I might be like 100. I was like 167 yesterday. Okay, I weighed in 167, but I'm also probably higher than 20% body fat, and Daya might be around the same weight, but he's probably pushing like 10% body fat, if that. He's got like a full-on six-pack, and he's got veins in his arms and shoulders without working out. So like, I don't know what to tell him, man. He's not gonna listen to me. He's in his head about it. Like, when Joey gets really lean, he's like down to 140. So I'm not surprised that Dai is around like 160, 170, as lean as he is, because he's taller than Joey and also more muscular. Oop, you dropped one, bro, you dropped one. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, flares is not really my vibe. I'm not like really a... You think 145 is your bottom? Yeah, so that's like 20 pounds less than what Daya is currently. Although I measured my arms the other day and they're like 14 inches. So I was kind of like, oh. But at the same time, my waist is also like 132 or 32, which is not that small. It's usually like around 30. So, I mean, it is what it is. Look, Daya feels some type of way, but I also feel some type of way. For an opposite reason. Is there something in my teeth? No. I think there is something in my teeth. These pants or flare pants? Your cat Maxine has gotten big, but not as big. You feel nothing, Lebowski? I don't know what to tell you, bruh. I think you do have a lot of feelings. I also have a lot of feelings. We have a lot of feelings. It's okay to feel our feels. Dai has a lot of feelings. I think we all have a lot of feelings. It's okay to have feelings. You should feel your feels, right? But sometimes you also have to be like, I'm feeling my feels, but at the same time, this is the logic. Like, that's how I am. I don't feel comfortable right now. I don't think that I am fat, but I feel fat, right? And there's nothing wrong with being at a higher body fat percentage. You know, I am well within a healthy range, but that doesn't mean that I love the way I look, right? And that's okay. I can feel that way. It's okay to feel that way. You cried and PR'd today? This shit was lit. Oh my God. If I cry during a workout, I'm done. I'm completely out. I can't. That's it. Fucking drop kick the machine. I'm out. I'm done. I also wish boys were taught to feel their feels, but you know, you can try to unlearn learned behaviors, but it's hard. You go to Men's Warehouse to like the way you look. I mean, I tell you what, a good, well-tailored outfit probably makes everybody feel better, you know? Do I ever miss Twitch? Not really. I mean, I don't, not really, no. Not particularly. I would say that it would be nice if my Twitch viewership transferred over to YouTube, but I don't miss streaming on Twitch. And I don't really miss a lot of the community on Twitch, if I'm honest. And, you know, if I do miss people, I just go over there as a chatter. Bro, yeah, you should get a new one. I don't think you're gonna get that much smaller. I think it's like maintenance or up at this point. Unless you just stopped working out completely. Yeah, I do love a good outfit. What's up, Dark? See you later, Mr. Oddity. Time to retire them, yeah. I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. I mean, I don't think Twitch was that good for my mental health. I personally, and you know what? April 1st would have been, I think it's my it would have been like my 4th year streaming. April 1st is my Twitch anniversary. I think that would have been like my 3rd or 4th year streaming, April 1st, which is kind of funny. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I think that for my goals now, it makes sense for me to be on YouTube. It makes sense for all of my stuff to be on YouTube because that's where I want to get monetized, right? I don't like to split my side incomes, right? And if I'm on Twitch, if I'm streaming on Twitch, nobody's gonna come to the streams on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? And I need the watch hours to get monetized. It's not that much. It doesn't come that much from the live streams, but every little bit counts. So I need to keep all my content over here on YouTube. But I think that if I were ever going to go back to Twitch, which I'm not planning to do, I have absolutely no plans to go back to Twitch. I would not get affiliate again. I just would not. I don't like feeling like, what's up, Green Dragon? Welcome. I don't like feeling like I have to stream because people are subscribed. I mean, Joey knows how to do the taxes now. What's up, Acro? Joey's got the tax situation down. And I for sure have to pay back taxes on all the things, but I account for it. Like, I save up money in order to do that. So it's not, you like the color too? Everyone loving the color. I do like this color. Yeah, so the taxes situation is like not that big of a deal. But I don't like being monetized on Twitch. I really did not. I think that was one of the reasons that it was negatively affecting my mental health. In other words, moving to the beat of your own drums instead of, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I'm doing anything like special, but if I want to be monetized on YouTube, I need to like try to get as many people to my YouTube channel as possible. So that means, you know, making as much exclusive content for YouTube as possible as well. I do like the alerts. I like the alerts and I like the channel points. I don't like bits. I don't like subs. And I don't like gift subs. So yeah, that's the thing. I really dislike the bit system. It really like just rubs me the wrong way how much it like kind of preys upon the viewer. And yeah, it's also like, if I'm gonna do like a paid platform where there's like a certain amount of monthly content that I feel like I have to make. I would rather just do it on my fan sites because the split is better. Do you know what I'm saying? So like Fansly is 20 to Fansly, 80% to me, right? 20 to Fansly and 80% to me. Where on Twitch, it's like 50-50, 50 to Twitch, 50 to everyone else. And I would like to get monetized on YouTube because it feels a little less predatory, you know, because like I would be making money on ads, but I can choose how many ads I want to run. I can choose when to run them. And like, if people have YouTube, what is it? YouTube Premium, I get some money when you watch without the ads, and it doesn't feel as like gross to me. Not to like bash anybody, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's like how don't hate the player, hate the game. And that's totally like not to bash anyone, but for me, I don't really like it. I mean, I do not think that I'm working smarter. I think that I'm working harder, but I'm okay with that. That's what I want to do. I think that I don't have to enable that, right? I think, Daya, I think that for what you want to do, I think that Twitch might not be the right place. You know what I'm saying? If you're kind of like trying to get away, you had enough severe weather alerts for one day. Oh no. Stay safe, please, Owen. I don't even like, I don't think it makes that much sense to be on Twitch unless you just like really love to be on Twitch. You know, it's different if you just love streaming, you love to do it. But like, if you kind of like are not that into it, I think the gaming stuff is fun for YouTube. I think gaming stuff on YouTube for like what you want to do is better. And I think that like, for the audience that you're looking for, you might find it on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube a little bit more, especially if you're doing more stuff with Nerd Rage. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to be like a regular on Nerd Rage and like you're trying to leverage that a tiny bit, I think YouTube is the place to go. Like Joey used to plug my Twitch channel all the time and talk about how he's on the Twitch channel. We got maybe like 1 or 2 people. Although, I mean, they were good people, for sure, good people. Georgie is from Nerd Rage, and he comes almost all the time to the Twitch streams and the YouTube streams, but it's like very rare. They just don't really like, they're not that into Twitch that much, you know? You get mentioned on the pod all the time? Yeah, I mean, and they're like YouTube people, bro. As far as I can tell, they're YouTube people. And I think plugging your YouTube channel is a better idea. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it'll be a time saver if we're talking about workouts. Like you just bust your workout, just do the workout. And if you want to make workout content for YouTube, just film it. I do the live streams. Like I don't even try to work out anymore. Like it just really doesn't work that well. Cause we're just chatting, we're just hanging out. And like, I would rather just hang out and like pay attention. Yeah, you can just do the workout. I think the gaming on Twitch and posting on YouTube for gaming is kind of the meta in terms of how others do it, but it's usually a more edited version, significantly greater time sync for him. So the thing is, I think that I have thoughts about this, right? So I actually follow a lot of people, not really a lot. I would say I watch gaming on YouTube. Like if there's gaming, I don't prefer to watch it on Twitch. I prefer to watch it edited on YouTube. But the people that do it well, that do both well, they stream thinking about taking it to YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like my favorite Twitch/YouTube gaming person right now is InSim. And I can honestly watch his entire live stream and enjoy it because I feel like he's streaming in a way that makes it easier for him to edit his videos for YouTube. So, you know, like when he gets a raid, he'll be like, hey, thanks for the raid, but he doesn't dwell on it for like 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So that's not something that he has to edit out. It can just stay in there. And he's got the chat, and he reads the chat, and he acknowledges the chat, but he doesn't dwell on like one single comment, you know? It'll just be like, and it's usually like when he does acknowledge it and talk to chat, it's about the game specifically. It's not talking about like the weather. It's not talking about like, oh, my grandma. Oh, it's not talking about like whatever's going on in the individual chatter's life. And like, I understand that he's like a big streamer, so he doesn't get as much of that in his chats, but like it makes for a better watching experience on YouTube. Daddy needs to pause for his rants and then turn that into short content only from the webcam. I mean, that would be ideal. I think, so I haven't been watching Basic Wit Girl that much, but when she gets a raid and she wants to like, you know, talk to the raiders and stuff like that, she pauses the game and like does all that stuff, talks to them, hey, welcome in, I'm Basic Wit Girl, blah, 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 shout out to whoever raided. She pauses the game, she doesn't try to do both. And that probably makes it easier for her to edit out. Yeah. So it's like, I understand if like something comes up during the game that you wanna like talk about or you're gonna rant about, cause I mean, let's be real, you're the ranting guy, but like pause it. Pause the game, embiggen yourself, and do that stuff. Yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying. And then you can like turn that content. It'll be easier for you to edit because you can see more easily on the timeline when the screen changed. And then you can also edit that thing easier into something else if you wanted to. Yeah. So just like changing, or even if you had like a special view, you know, just something that you can switch over to. Oh my God, Sweet Lou, please. Yes, exactly. Yes. But yeah. You do your edits now by scrolling the vid while you edit and looking at what's going on in the chat, which works and doesn't. Yeah, I mean, editing takes a long time, for sure. It's like, I feel like as long as the video is that you're editing, it usually takes me like 3 times as long to edit it. You know, if it's like a 1 hour video, it takes me like 3 hours just to edit it. And then I still have other stuff to do. Karen, thank you so much. I'm gonna be real. I'm blasted with makeup, bro. My skin is not that great. Don't let the internet fool you. Like, it's just not that close up. Look at this pimple right here. Look at the foundation stuck in my nose crease. Like, yeah, I'm trying to look cute, but I'm also not gonna tell you I got good skin. It's all makeup, bruh. It's all makeup. Look how overgrown my eyebrows are. Look at all this hair in here. Look at this pimple. Don't let the internet fool you. It's all smoke and mirrors, gamer. But thank you. I do like my makeup today. I think I'm looking pretty cute. You can usually do a 2-hour video in about an hour now. 2 hours if you're adding a bunch of silly stuff. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, gotta keep it real. My skin is not good. Look, I'm sorry you got timed out. No more than 2 emotes in a single message because YouTube will time you out. I don't know why, I can't fix it. YouTube will time you out if you have more than 2 emotes at a time. Don't do it. Set up your template that works and what you're doing right now. Yeah. That's smart. That's really smart. I can't do that. I just like I have kind of like an intro thing and like an outro, but everything else I kind of have to edit from scratch. Bro, you're gonna get timed out. But yeah. I don't know. I will see when I get monetized. I'm not sure. I don't really watch a lot of other live streams on YouTube. The only thing you don't have is the outro. I mean, I would just say, like, for me, I just make one picture and where I would put the outro things because I'm lazy. And I think that's good enough. Like, people don't really do a ton of outro things. A lot of people just like end it. But I mean, you could just make a picture, make a dumb picture, and have like a place where they can subscribe. And then maybe watch this video. Or if you wanted to do like a video, you could say something like, hey, subscribe here, motherfucker. Or go watch this video because that's what the algorithm told you to do. You know? Jaden Animations has her Twitch emotes also on YouTube. Oh, thanks for that. Okay, so just got to get monetized. Ideally, you want to do what you do in the beginning with short clips of next week. Then you got to know what you're doing next week. But that would be cool. I love your new intro thing. Like the sound with the diabolic and then like the clips of what's coming up. I think that's really smart. Oh, you do? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can do that, but it's more work. I think it's funnier when people are like, go watch these other videos, but that's just me. Maybe I should do that. Go watch this other video. Maybe we need to start doing that for the live streams, where I'll just be like, go watch this video. Make sure you subscribe. What's up, Mopar? How are you? Yeah, I'm sure if I get monetized, the thing it'll tell me what to do. I just I don't know anybody else that really streams on YouTube. I could probably ask Basic, but I don't know if she streams on YouTube. Also, I feel weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't like to message people. I feel weird about that. I did some squats the other day. Turn on the bell for notifications. Oh, Lazy Engineer, how are you? I don't think I said hi. Everybody's loving this color. I also like this color a lot. It's a little darker in person because I have the brightness on the camera turned up. Side note, I'm still thinking about getting a new camera, but maybe I'll look in Japan. Maybe I need to figure out what camera to look for. Maybe I'll look for it in Japan because it would be cheaper. Yeah, red and black go good together. Yeah, I'm also thinking about getting a standing desk for my upstairs desk. I think I worked in grocery stores for like 10 years on my feet all day, and I just don't like to stand up. But I think I need a standing desk. I think it's gotten to the point where I need to stand up more. But yeah, it's fine. I did some squats the other day and they felt good, but I didn't do so much. You're like a vampire, you gotta be specifically invited into the DMs. Yeah, I feel like that too. I'm weird about that. It's probably because I don't like random people slipping into my DMs, so I'm very selective about doing it. You know, like moving, all your jobs have been pretty active until this one. Even when you work behind the desk in gyms, you're wandering around the gym floor constantly. Yeah. I've been working this desk job for a while now. If you love your standing desk, you just need to stand more. Yeah, I'd probably try to set myself like a timer. But I don't know how well I work standing. We'll have to see. I'm thinking about it when we get back. I mean, luckily, at my job, they give us, for all the people that work remote, they give us a stipend. So we get like $200 a year to buy like office things. So I can use that to help pay for it. It depends on where you work, but in most cases, cashiers are not allowed to sit. So, but I think at Aldi, they have chairs for the cashiers. Get a random Discord invite, non-consensual from community man, they lost all DM. I hate that. Oh my God, I hate that. I think that people don't realize what they're doing when they do that. But I hate it when people randomly send me like a Discord invite to their own Discord or to somebody else's Discord. I really dislike that. So yeah, usually that person loses DM privileges from me too. But usually I don't block them because I think most times it's unintentional. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always like that. They never, I hate it when people send me stuff randomly with absolutely no explanation. Especially when it's something that I have no interest in, has nothing to do with me, and makes absolutely no sense. You got one the other day and you just ignored it? Yeah, usually I try to be understanding and I usually just ignore it. But like sometimes if I'm feeling combative, sometimes I'll call people out. And I'll be like, why did you send me that? And they usually don't have a good reason. Yeah, that's also true. That's definitely also true. Because there's a lot of like phishing on Discord. You should never like click a random Discord link out of nowhere, even from your friends. Like that's how Celty got what hacked. That's how Celty got hacked. Yeah. You're only in some and you try to be active. 10 is your limit. Yeah. I usually leave. I'm pretty good about that too. Never log on through a browser if it sends you there. You really have to be careful with Discord. You're watching the squats? Thank you for watching. Welcome in, Marcus. You didn't have to come over here. You've gotten stuck in the voice channels before? It's always scary when you accidentally get into a voice channel. I'm gonna watch Jade's. I feel bad that I started like streaming on Tuesdays, even though Jade streams on Tuesday, but I feel like Jade usually streams earlier than she does today. I don't really like to overlap, but this is kind of like a better schedule for me right now. I'm gonna check out her, when she uploads it onto YouTube, I'm gonna check out what she says, because yeah, I mean, the squats felt pretty good, but I think there's always room for improvement. I like to hear what other people have to say. If you're not online and if you're not okay with random DMs, you usually don't message randomly. The thing about me, I'm always online. Does anybody want to watch my squat video? I put it unlisted. I also put it in Discord. But if you guys want to watch it, we can watch my little squatting video right now. Basically, I don't know. I think I probably mentioned it last stream, but I just have not really been. Yeah, you want to watch it? I honestly have not been like super engaged with my workouts lately, and I kind of just felt like I wanted to squat, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna squat. You've been burned in your brain. A message I sent you is blank isn't perpetually online like we are. You would like to watch it with the community? Okay, let's watch it. Let me pull it up. Let's watch it. How do I watch it? View it on YouTube. Let's embiggen it. No, I accidentally clicked on something else, sorry. How do I just pause it? Okay. How do I get over there? Okay, here we go. Barbell squats, 165 body weight. So this is not impressive weight at all. This is not impressive weight at all, but I haven't squatted in a really long time. So we're gonna watch the video. There'll probably be pauses and stuff. And I have the weight down at the bottom in pounds and kg. I have a long setup, okay? This is sort of a hybrid low bar, high bar because it like my mobility. This is just 95 pounds, 25 on each side. I'm wearing knee sleeves, no belt, and Converse. I didn't wear my squat shoes. So this is 135. This is 45 pounds on each side. It's getting a little heavy. The knee sleeves are not my tightest knee sleeves. I have 2 pairs of SBD knee sleeves. Here's the bottom. So the way that I squat nowadays is I let myself get as low as I can without butt wink. So if you don't know what butt wink is, I don't know if you can see in this tiny thing. Butt wink is where you run out of flexibility and your lower back kind of compensates for it. So you're not able to keep a neutral spine anymore. It's like your butt gets tucked under. So I go down as far as I can without butt wink, but I'm also trying to keep it controlled. Excuse me. I had a problem, and this is not to say anything about anyone else's form, but when I was younger, when I was first powerlifting, so in my powerlifting phase, I would squat and I would just let myself fall as fast as possible. So I basically just go like, bam, and try to bounce out of the hole. And I would just go like super fast, and it was like kind of uncontrolled. And where I am now is I'm trying to go deep because I'm not a power lifter. I'm cool with going deep, but I'm trying to keep it controlled. So this is not the best angles. Do the monolift arms ever get in the way? I have not had an issue with them. So I also think that this is an older version of the monolift arms. I think maybe the newer version is a little bit more compact, but I have not had any issues. We only use the monolift arms for bench, so we don't ever move them. But as long as you don't, for us, as long as we don't step way back, there's no issue. I don't think I have ever hit them. Okay, stepping back up, putting it away. So this is 205. This was my top rep. This is the top rep. So it to me at the time, it felt like a grinder a little bit. It felt pretty grindy, but it looks fast. Like when I watch it, keeping it controlled, coming back up. Like a tiny bit, like a little tiny bit slowed down in the middle, but not that bad. And this is the set that I failed at. This is the rep that I failed at, 225. When I was doing it, it felt like I almost dropped it immediately. But when I look back at it, it looks like I started coming up, actually. Yeah, I almost got like about halfway up before I failed. So I think that I didn't show every single rep, or I didn't take a video of every single rep that I did, but basically from like 135 up to 225, I added 10 pounds on each side. So like 20 pounds, I went up in 20-pound increments. Maybe if I had not like, maybe if I hadn't done so many increments, maybe I would have gotten that 225. It didn't feel that bad, but I definitely didn't feel like I could get it all the way up. I don't remember feeling specifically unbalanced, but Sweet Lou said, so I posted the video in my Discord. I posted the video in the Aesthetic Physique Enthusiast Discord, and Sweet Lou said that it looked like when I hit the sticking point, I started to lean forward a little bit, which might have thrown me off balance. The rest times were pretty good. I think from 135, I did 3 reps, and I think up from that, I did 1 rep. So, but I will say, I will qualify this by saying I have not done barbell squats in a very long time, just because I don't find them that enjoyable. And for my specific goals right now, for my specific training goals, it's not something that I need to have in my program. So generally speaking, I don't do them. You know, I also think that it's possible that I could just be out of practice when it comes to like lifting heavy. Hips rose up, tilted the bar forward, and put the weight too far out in front of you, because you're not Lane Norton, who seems to squat like that. Yeah. So like we can, let's see if I can, I'm gonna do the playback speed by half and then come up to the Sista 2. I don't know if it would be a RPE 8. Okay, now it's going super slow. But I do think I kind of want to add squats back into my program. I'm thinking like I might do like a heavy set of 3 on my quad days. So here we go again, watching in slow-mo. I forgot you could do that on YouTube. So, and I might have also kind of gone down a little bit too slow, and maybe that fatigued me, but like it looks pretty okay. Yeah, you see me going forward like that right before I dropped it. For sure, that was a thing. So yeah, I don't squat like that. I try specifically not to get smashed by the weight. Yeah, I think that I do think that I am out of practice, specifically when it comes to like doing PRs and squatting. So I think if I keep up with it, I will be able to get that 225 soon. But my all-time PR is only 255, so I'm not mad about it. Although when I did that PR, I weighed a lot less. How do you sleep in nutrition the day before? My sleep is absolute garbaje. That, out of all the things in my fitness life, that is the absolute worst. You know, my nutrition is not bad. I'm not tracking my food right now, but I am like gaining weight, okay? So I should be feeling strong. I'm also taking SARMs, and like I was not that fatigued like from previous workouts for that. But my sleep is absolute garbaje, and there are definitely things I could do to fix it or to at least help that I just don't do. To be real, there's a lot of things I could do that I don't do, but there are also some things that I'm not willing to do. Like I don't want to take medication, and I don't want to have to take melatonin and stuff. I know that's not how you say garbage, but it sounds more fun when you say garbaje. But yeah, real talk. Yeah, well, I totally can understand that, but my bad sleep is a constant. It's always bad. There are very few times when I have good sleep. It's always just bad sleep. I mean, I can check my Fitbit. It's definitely garbaje. You say garbaggio. But yeah, when it comes to the food, I've been eating my ass off. That's not a concern right now. You didn't miss that? Yeah, I didn't miss it because of superfood. I genuinely think it's because I'm out of practice and because I took too many like steps in between. Maybe I could have gotten it if I hadn't done just like a bunch of shit. Where's my Fitbit thing? How do I want to see my sleeps. I guess my sleep score is not that bad, but I think that my average is about 6 hours. So like this is like last week. That was last week. And this was like the week before. Looking like about 6 hours is my usual. And it's not 6 hours straight. It's like 6 hours up and down and up and down. That's just how I roll, bruh. You turn into a raccoon, so being active in the night and sleeping days away. You like the night, it's peaceful, nice, and has good energy. Noisy people are sleeping and quiet. To be real, look, Marcus, I don't want to give you any false, like, your sleep score would be close to your golf score if you golf. I don't want to give you any kind of a misconception about me as a person. I am not active. I'm not a role model. My sleep is terrible. I'm not natty. And what else would I say about myself? This motherfucker eats a lot. I don't think he needs treats. What else would I say about myself? I'm wearing a lot of makeup. This is not what I look like on an everyday basis. You can't tell, but I have a lot of gray hair. I'm not as young. I get Botox every 3 months. I get Botox. It's all smoke and mirrors, bruh. I only look like I'm fit. I'm not actually. I'm very sedentary. I'm just saying. I'm not an active or particularly fitness oriented person. I think I know about fitness, but like it's not my life for sure. How old do you think I am? I mean, I don't know you that well, Marcus, so I don't want to say anything, but like, how old do you think I am? Also pretty muscular and strong. But you know, better than like, not better. More muscular, more stronger, and possibly more prettier than the vast majority of the population, but not better than anybody else. You think that I'm 33? You think that I'm 37, Temmie? Temmie, why would you betray me? I'm 35. I'll be 36 this year. That's the high end. I'll be 36 this year. I'll be 36 this year. Year of the dragon, baby. I am turning 36 this year. And you know, the only reason I remember is because 36 is my favorite number. 36 is my favorite number. So that's why I remember. You're close. No, it's okay. You don't have to remember. You're 36 on Friday? Wait, I'm gonna order you guys a rice cooker. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. I hope that looked cool because now I got a headache. Don't do it. Let me send you a rice cooker. It'll be a nice one. You had to ask me several times. I know. Usually you are the age counter. Kelsey is 33 on Friday. Well, we knew Kelsey was a baby. It's fine. Was it really metal AF? Hell yeah. Acro says that they don't have the space for it. You're turning 43 this year? I think Joey's also turning 43. I don't remember exactly. No, is he turning 44? Joey might be 44 this year. But your rice could be cooked by AI, bro. You don't have to be the rice cooker. It could be done by the machines on somebody else's dime. You're turning 33 this year? Hell yeah. I like that we're mostly around the same age. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with the rice cooker. Hello? The rice cooker is nice. You can also do more stuff. You can do a lot of stuff. You can make curry in the rice cooker. Did you know that? You can cook food in the rice cooker. You know what I've been making? I've been making congee all the time. It's so easy. It's so filling. It's so much. Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou turning 300. You want to mind a rice cooker? I'm telling you, they're nice. It's nice. It's nice. You know, you can get small ones. You can get small ones. What do you mean the rice cooker sucks? I think you have a bad one, bro. You gotta get a nice, like, Korean one. Electric lunchbox cookers? I've never seen those. You have one and you made rice and curry at work? The tragedy is the rice cooker can't make Rice Krispies. Okay, you got me there. I do. I have a Zoji Rushi. You got a shitty Korean rice cooker, bro? Your shitty Korean rice cooker got the upgraded Jewish rice cooker. You set yours on fire? Bro. You have to watch. Zoji Rushi makes good shit, bro. I have never seen the lunchbox cooker. Cannot convince... What do you mean you cannot convince your husband to give rice cookers a try? What is that? Is it Boise? How do you say that? Rice cookers and matzo ball soup. You could probably make your soup in the rice cooker. You've been using the Zoji Rushi you got from your best friend for years. He bought it to college and from home from high school, and that it still works great. Yeah, bruh. I'm telling you. But wait, what is it? What is it? Cuckoo? Rice cookers? Zoji Rushi is Japanese, but kaku is also good. I think it's Korean. They're so nice. You just fill it with water and you plug it in and then you come back 30-40 minutes later. The fuck? He finds cooking the rice himself too easy. Cuckoo kachu. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you you need a rice cooker. Well, I would say I specifically think that Acro and Nancy would benefit from a rice cooker because they cook a massive amount of rice multiple times a week for their meal preps, right? And I think having a rice cooker would make it easy because you literally just measure it out and you set it and then you can just fuck off. And like you come back in an hour and it's all done. You don't have to babysit it at all. It just does it. And then it sends like a nice little like ditty. It sounds like a nice little tune when it's ready. Yeah, you set it and forget it. Like if you only make rice, like a small amount of rice, like once a week or like once a month, you definitely don't need a rice cooker. But like if you're making a lot of rice all the time, I think it's beneficial. I don't even think you need to be lazy to have like a rice cooker. I just think it's like efficient. He's not open to change. What if I got their address from you and just sent it to their house? What if that happened? You also got a Zojirushi water bottle, gifted from a friend. That shit is goated. Yes, bro, they're good. Oatmeal too. Yeah, and you can freeze rice. Yeah, you just, the thing is you have to put it in the freezer when it's hot to keep the moisture in it. Otherwise, if you like let it cool down, it's gonna be dry when you heat it back up. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I think they could find room for it. And they look lovely. Look, I'm telling you, this is the one I was thinking. Wait, let me make sure I get the right one. Perfect for fried rice. Bro, I made some really good fried rice over the weekend. My friend, oh my God, my friend, one of my only friends left in the area. I was gonna go all out. I'm gonna get a good one. I would get a good one for my friends. I don't want to dox myself. How do I dox myself? How do I not dox myself? Open the image. Didn't work. Open the image in a new tab. I would get this one, bro. Look at how beautiful it is. Wouldn't it look so good in your kitchen? Wouldn't it look so nice? It makes 10 cups of rice at a time. It makes 10 cups of rice at a time. Dark, you cannot fit this in your apartment, bro. This one's too big. You don't need 10 cups of rice at a time. 10 cups. This one makes 10 cups. You're buying it, bro. 10 cups at a time. Yeah. No, they have them that make 10 cups at a time. I gotta hold up. I don't want to like dox myself. Okay. This one makes 10 cups of 5 quarts, bro. 1.8 liters. 10 cups. How much is a cup? It's like about, I don't know, 1.8 liters. Is that helpful? 1.8 liters. Think of the gains. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is. Wouldn't it look so good in your kitchen, bro? Wouldn't it just look so nice in your kitchen? Look at it. Look at this video. Look at how beautiful it is. It does so many things. Porridge, mixed rice, brown rice, perfect every time. I said that I would buy it for you for your birthday, so you don't have to be the rice cooker anymore. It has express mode, bruh. Pressure control device, automatic pressure release. Bro.
Here's a pressure cooker by the trusted Korean brand.
The trusted Korean brand. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I wasn't trying to get you to buy it. I said I would get it for you for your birthday. I wasn't trying to flex with the money or anything. No, you don't have to look. I'm not telling him to buy it. I said I would buy it. and send it to you. What's up, RKO? I'm trying to get Acro to let me buy him a rice cooker. Now you want one? Look, I will tell you, if you make rice on a regular basis, it might be worth getting a rice cooker. If you have rice anxiety, look, rice anxiety is the thing. I know I don't gotta do that, but I said I wanted to. If you have rice anxiety, getting a rice cooker might help you. You don't have to get the super expensive ones. You don't have to get a crazy expensive rice cooker. They have some that are small, like mine is small. Mine only does 5 cups at a time. And it's older, so it is a little bit cheaper. You have rice confidence, but like, if you cook a lot of rice, it really takes the hassle out of it. You would call it your pot of wonders. You literally can cook other stuff in it though. Like if you just like search on YouTube, you can find recipes. I've seen a lot of people like making like curries and stews. You can even just like, when I make congee, when I make rice porridge, like I just chop up raw vegetables and put it in with the rice and it all cooks together. Like you can make your rice and put the chicken on top, like the raw chicken, and it'll all cook together. It tastes honestly way better. It was really popular, I think, in Asia for a while to do tomato rice, where you just like put a whole tomato in with your rice as it cooks, and it flavors the rice a little bit. So multifunctional. So congee is not like cream of rice. It's basically you cook rice with twice the amount of water. So it's very thick and kind of soupy. And the rice is kind of like, it's not in like whole pieces of rice, but if you're on a diet, or if you're trying to eat lower calories, I don't necessarily want to say if you're on a diet. If you're trying to eat lower calorie, it's like very high volume for the same amount of calories, right? So like what I would do is I would measure it out in grams of raw rice, and I'd log that. And then when I make the congee, it's like twice the volume of normal rice. But if you don't like soupy stuff, you might not like it. Let me show you a picture of what it looks like. I'm trying to find some, like, I would say this is kind of like, this is basically what it looks like. So you can see it's just like very like soupy. So you can still see little pieces of rice, but they're very soft and very moist. And like you can top it however you like. Personally, I love 1,000-year-old eggs, but when I make congee, it's not super traditional. I kind of think about it as like, almost like chicken soup. And I put carrots and celery and onions and garlic, but I don't put too much seasoning in the rice itself. But I mean, I can understand some people might not like this texture. You steam veggies in your rice cooker when you do rice bowls? Yeah, like you can steam fish in it too. What's up? Cool new transition, thank you. You got through the hungies, yeah. So usually what I do is I make the congee and then I will cook some chicken separately and just dump it in, and then put like Maggi on it. I showed you guys a couple weeks ago our super expired bottle of Maggi seasoning, or Maggi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maggi or Maggi. Yeah. Oh, I'll put ginger in it. Joey doesn't like mushrooms, but if it was just me, I would do mushrooms inside of it. So, but yeah. Like, congee, if you don't mind the texture, congee is a really good high volume, like, carb source. Because it's just a lot of liquid. It's a lot of liquidus. I feel like I don't know. I still keep saying I want to do it. I've been slacking on the YouTube videos. I've been saying that I wanted to do hot girl recipes for everybody. Hot girl, I wanted to do 3 hot girl recipes for anybody. So you don't have to be a hot girl specifically. You can be anybody and you can use these recipes. I was thinking I wanted to do, I think kanji would be good because it's kind of goated, bro. It's like so much volume. If you struggle with feeling hungry, it's just me being stupid, okay? It's just me being stupid. I was just trying to think of like something funny. So I was saying hot girl recipes, or you know, like when, or maybe it would be like 3 girl dinners for anybody. Something like that, just to be like stupid. Yeah, but I think kanji would be a good one. I forgot what other stuff I was thinking. Oh, my weird, well, it's not really that weird. A lot of people do it where they just like, it's just like a tortilla and like eggs and other shit. And then you just like flip it and you eat it like a sandwich or like a quesadilla, but it's not really a quesadilla. You had Maggi noodles earlier. They got a bunch of new flavors. I can only buy, well, in stores, I can only buy the regular one. But yeah, you need to get a journal book for lunch and food recipes that you can just look and cook. You're making tortillas tonight? Yeah. And like, what's up, Daniel? How you doing? Yeah, but I was trying to think of like how I wanted to do it, because I was like, should I just make them as low calorie as possible, or should I be like, this is the template to make them and this is how I make them? I don't know. I think I was thinking too much. ABG recipes, Asian baby girls recipes. I would not consider myself an Asian baby girl. Personally, I actually don't eat a lot of rice. I'm more of a noodle kind of guy. I like noodles. I have been eating a lot of instant ramen lately. It's not really great. I mean, it's good for me. It's also a lot of calories. When was the last time you streamed on Twitch? I can check. It's been a while, but I'm not on Twitch anymore as a streamer. The Bulldog and the other Korean instant rooms have been getting very popular, but here recently, so regular brands like Knorr, Maggi, Nissan have come through with their own version. You're the king of low-budget luxury instant ramen. I love a good tricked out instant ramen, bro. Like, I'm all about it. The tonkatsu bowls, those are so good. Those are really good. Also the udon, I like the udon. Here we go. There's a lot of browser going on today. The last time I streamed on Twitch was September 14th, 2023. Also this, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing, sorry. See, look, here's my first, where's my first Twitch stream? Can you see that? April 1st, 2020. So this year would have been my 4-year anniversary yesterday, but I'm not on Twitch. Look at me, I was streaming Fate Grand Order. I think this was when I went on vacation. Oh no, this is when I had the hernia surgery. I had hernia surgery in March, and then I came back and this is when I was on vacation last year, and then this was me just streaming once a week. I streamed way too much, bro. That's so much. I can't believe I did that for so long. I mean, I guess I can believe that I did that. I did that for sure, but can't believe that I did that. Thank you, Corman. You'll turn them 50-cent packs into some gourmet tonkatsu nonsense? Wow. Shout out to Chef Roy Choi and JJK's Juju Stroll for some low-key fire, low-budget luxury instant ramen recipes. You gotta put them in the Discord. If you have some good ones, put them in the Discord, bro. Yeah, I was burned out. I think for me, I'm not like a super naturally outgoing and extroverted person. So I don't try to like, I don't try to be a different person when I'm streaming, but I definitely have to like bump my personality. I have to be my most extroverted self. Otherwise, it's like kind of boring. I mean, I'll be honest, I think the streams are kind of boring anyways. So imagine if I was just like my normal quiet self on stream. You got the barbecue chicken Maggi ramen packet to try and it was not half bad. The barbecue flavor was good, but the spicy flavor was overpowering the barbecue flavor. I haven't had Maggi in a bit. You'd rate the ramen like 6 out of 10. If my H Mart gets them, I'll pick them up, but it doesn't always get them. It doesn't necessarily get them. But yeah. I like the once a week streams. I mean, I know that people would probably prefer me to stream more, but I think that when I'm only streaming once a week, I can bring my best self. And I also feel like there's more to talk about, you know? If we see each other every single day, like what new could have possibly happened in like 12 hours or 24 hours? Like not that much. Look, you always enjoy doing workouts alongside you enjoy, but yeah, streaming is work and workouts are already hard. Yeah, I mean the thing is that like my workouts were also suffering. Like the workouts would take longer and I take too much rest in between. So when I stopped streaming every day, my workouts got actually a lot better, which is nice. You like the vlog? Thank you, Daniel. I am going back to Japan for vacation in May, and I hope to vlog that. I am a little bit... It's different in America. I don't really feel so weird about vlogging randomly out in public, but I think it's gonna be a slightly different vibe in Japan. But I still hope to catch like a decent amount of footage to turn into vlogs. Hopefully like at least a couple, you know. I don't think, we're gonna be there for like, I think 19 days. And trying to put that all into like one video, I think it's not the vibe. So I'm hoping to get, you know, a few videos out of it. I think specifically, maybe I would do videos by area because there are a lot of areas that we go to more than once, but we'll see how it goes. Joey and the cats are good. Joey's actually off work today. Streams are like a podcast, 1 per week or 3 monthly max to bring the quality. Yeah, I think once per week is good for me. Yeah, three per month, 3 to 5 a month, I guess. You're with Mafik right now. Joy's with Mafik right now, upstairs. Yeah, I think that maybe, I like what we talk about. I think the streams are fun, but I think maybe if I promoted myself on my other platforms a little better, to be like, hey, if you have fitness questions, come ask. Hey, if you need some dieting advice. Hey, if you need like a form check, or you want me to look at your program or something like that. You know, it would be kind of cool to have more specifically fitness related questions, but at the same time, I'm not like a personal trainer and I don't make a ton of fitness content for other stuff. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. I consider myself more of like maybe like a lifestyle person, because on my regular videos, you know, I have like plant videos, I have planner videos, I have vlogs. I I would vlog more if I did more interesting stuff, but I'm also very worried about doxing myself because I don't live in the biggest city. You know, it's hard to be anonymous in kind of a small town. So, but I do have some other stuff coming up this year. I will be going to New York City for a work trip, and I'm kind of wondering if I might be able to vlog part of it. Probably not the work specific stuff, but like maybe like food and things. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about that. I'm not much of a traveler, so like vlogging isn't the easiest for me, I guess. Yeah. Just one wet, poor man. So yeah, but I mean, I mentioned my friend is moving to Las Vegas, so that's a little bit more incentive for me to go out there. Really what I should do is like, I have friends in Texas, I'll have friends in Las Vegas, and I have friends in California. I should try to do like a thing where I see all of them kind of in the same time period. It's like, I wish I knew somebody in between, like, in between the DMV and Texas, because the 24-hour drive all the way to Texas is really brutal. Did you look up restaurants and food dishes to try in New York? So when I'm there for the work trip, I'm not sure what the food situation is going to be. It might be such that most of the food is provided for us. Because the last time I was on a work trip, that was the situation. We didn't have to buy any other food. But I will be staying with a friend. Like, so the work trip is like from Monday to Friday, and I've already made plans to stay with a friend on the weekend that lives in New York. So I would definitely be eating, but she might cook for me because she's a pretty good cook. So I personally am not really a big fan of Barbell Brigade. They got kind of weird during the pandemic. So I'm kind of just like, I'm a little side-eye about them. What's up, Sega Son? Yeah, same where we're like, these vlogs might be real repetitive being homebodies. I think that like, I don't think that there's anything wrong with particular, it depends on like what your vibe is, Acro, you know, because I watch a lot of like homebody sort of vlogs that can be kind of repetitive, but like the thing that I like to watch is like, I like to see what people are eating. So, you know, I like to see the grocery shopping. I like to see, I don't know, I like that kind of stuff. And if that's like the audience you're creating for, I think they'll just vibe with it, even if it is like a little bit repetitive. But if you're trying to like kind of do like a Sam Sulek sort of thing, you know, that's not really the vibe. Yeah, Sega So know what's up. Yeah, so I mean, no tea, no shade. If you want to go to Barbell Brigade, yes, exactly. Yes, no tea, no shade if you want to go to Barbell Brigade, but I don't necessarily want to support somebody that I don't really agree with when it comes to like worldviews and stuff like that. But I also think there's different ways that you can make sort of vlog content. So you can do something like what I eat in a day, you know, how I meal prep, and do it in a vlog sort of way. You can also do like what we ate for dinner this whole week, or what I eat in a whole week. You can do a week of workouts, like vlog style, a week of workouts, or everything I did for my fitness. Like there's different ways to like kind of spin it to be a little more interesting. even though you might feel like your life is not that interesting. And these are all things that I have thought about doing and just have not done. But yeah, what other good ideas are there? There's also like a morning routine. Like, this is our morning routine with Ben. This is my morning routine as somebody with like a back injury, you know, and where you might talk about your mobility, your meditation, and then your workouts and stuff like that. You know, it depends on like where you're kind of going with your channel. Like, is it going to be a lot of focus on Ben? Is like, how is Ben involved? Is it more about you, more about Nancy, stuff like that? Honestly, like, yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can kind of like spin it. And like, even if you like repeat the same topics on like a monthly, a bi-monthly, a quarterly basis, like if you're putting out one video a week or maybe one video every 2 weeks, you can recycle those topics and try to like make them slightly different. If you know, depending on how like realistic you want it to be. So yeah, there's definitely ways to do it to make it slightly less boring. It just does take some planning and stuff like that. It's also like, what I eat in a day for bulking, what I eat in a day for cutting, what I eat in a day for fixing my testosterone, stuff like that. So there's ways you can spin it. It can also be like, it might be fun to do something like what my wife eats in a day versus what I eat in a day. There's lots of things you can do. But I'll be real, I don't typically like work out when I'm on vacation. Especially like a lot of my friends, like I have a lot of friends that are into fitness, but I also have a lot of friends that are not into fitness and don't work out. And I don't like to, if I'm visiting somebody to spend time with them, I don't want to interrupt our friend time with me working out when it's not something they're interested in. I mean, I wasn't planning to, but I could, I guess. I should probably be doing my grip training, but bro, yesterday I did an arm day. I don't know. I'm not feeling great about working out lately. I'm feeling like I really don't want to work out. So yesterday, I just felt like doing an arm day. So I just did a whole ass arm day. My arms are really sore, actually. No, I mean, I don't feel pressured or anything. Yeah, I know. I thought I changed it. I don't know what the title says. Oh my God, bro, what? Bro. What's the title? Is it weird? Arms day are kind of what got you back into wanting to work out. My arms are so sore today. Well, not my triceps, but my biceps. I haven't had sore biceps in like a really long time. Straight dedicated arm day. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that like, yeah. Well, I was thinking like if other people wanted me to check their form, but who knows? You love the music, you love the royalty-free music. Thanks to Epidemic Sound. I do love Epidemic Sound. I think it's a great, this is not sponsored, although I might have an affiliate link in the thing, but I actually really like Epidemic Sound. $2 for tech, no. For free. Exercise demos. If you have questions about a form and you want me to demonstrate the exercise, I can do that. If you have a program and you want me to take a look at it, tell you what I think, anything. If you need diet tips, you need cooking tips, anything. No pay. No pay. I'll just take a look if you want. Stop it. Yeah. So it's open. It's open for people that want it, but no pressure. We did look at my my squats earlier, and we talked about it a little bit. I think I sent it to Jade as well, and I think she talked about it on her stream. So I have to check that out after. But yeah. You got a form check for me. I mean, look, if you watched my squatting video, it's in the Discord. I think you're in the Discord. And you have something to say about it, like that's why I posted it, bro. Just tell me. Jade talked about it. Okay, cool. I'm interested to hear what she has to say. I mean, I don't really like squatting, but I think that I'm adding them back into my workout program just to like keep up with the form. I was thinking about doing some deadlifts at some point. I don't want to do them today because my arms are so tired, but sometime this week I might do some deadlifts. Probably sumo. I think I'm sumo. Do you want me to critique your squat? Yeah, bro. If you have a video and you want me to take a look, I can't imagine there's much to critique. How does one show the program? So, well, if you have the program written down, you can come to the Discord and just put it in the Discord. Or if you have like a Google link, like if you use Google Sheets or you make a Google Doc, we can take a look. You can just put it in the chat. But I will warn you that maybe links don't work. Never mind, maybe links don't work. I don't know, actually. Maybe they don't. I'm not sure. I think the Discord is probably the safest. The safest way? I can put a link in the chat. It's also in the description, I think. What if one is afraid the critique will hurt their feelings? Well, I would say I would not intentionally try to hurt your feelings. But if you know that you are a sensitive soul and you think that critique might hurt you, then I would not suggest that you send me your program. So, but, you know, when I take a look at somebody's program or I take a look at somebody's form, I try to tell you what I like about it, and then I try to tell you where you might improve. And I do my best not to shit on you horribly. Oh yeah. Oh, it's on YouTube. Perfect. Let me make sure it's paused. Oh, it's already started. This is a... So, oh, it's for somebody else. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would do my best to not just be like straight up an asshole about it. Hold up, I fucked this up. But if that person is like very sensitive, maybe not the best idea. I try not to bully people. That's not really my vibe. Like if you want me to bully you for real, you should probably pay me. For real, you should probably pay me. Okay, this is a squat. Sega-san squat. I didn't catch how much it is. I think maybe it looks like it's at least 225. I suspect that there's not going to be much of a critique going on, if I'm honest. Good brace. Nice slow descent. Well, super deep. Oh my goodness. That was actually 315 for a single. Wait, I need to see it again. Do you have a belt on? You got a belt on under there? Ho ho ho. Yeah, Link in the description if you want to follow me on any of my other platforms. terriblehime.com/socials. 405? Bro, I can't math. You can't squat, bro? It's looking really clean. Like, for really reals. It's looking really clean. It's even like almost a pause. Would you consider that a pause? The only thing that like, the only thing for me personally is I don't like the bar to rest like this on my hands. When I squat, I try to like get my wrist as straight as possible. And like, maybe that's something you want to think about. I literally took, like, when they say bend the bar around your back, like that's really what I'm trying to do. So I try to straighten out my wrist and I try to like put a lot of force this way to hold it onto myself. But like, if this is what's comfortable for you, I don't think, you know, trying to force your wrist to be straight is like a game changer or anything like that. But yeah, I honestly like don't really have much to say. I really don't have anything to say. Like super depth, nice and controlled. I love to see it nice and controlled. You know, I can't really tell from the side angle, but it doesn't look like your knees are caving, because that's something I see a lot of people do, is they cave their knees on the way up. It doesn't seem like you're doing that. So I don't know. I don't have anything to say really besides the wrist thing for me. He wasn't looking for a critique, he was showing off. I don't think so, man. I mean, I know Sega-san, and like, if he was like trying to show off, he would probably be like, how many reps of fucking 405 RDLs could you do? Because I can do like 20. You know, I think if Sega-san was showing off, he would actually try to show off. I think he was being genuine, in my opinion. I think he was being genuine. So yeah, but also, yeah, Temi, like if you need help with your form on jumping jacks, like I'm happy to help. I think even there's a lot of like, I would say like beginner exercises that are not like actually super intuitive, and I feel like I see people do things that I don't necessarily agree with, you know? The wrist part is something you go back and forth on, but you tend to go back to this form. Yeah, and I will say, even though your wrist is bent, it doesn't look like it's this, you know? It's not like, it doesn't look like it's, like you do have tension there. So yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. That's just like a me personal thing. Probably do what you suggested with super duper 1 rep max. Yeah. Cause I'm just like, I'm like this guy where I'm like, I'm really trying to do it. But yeah, good form, bruh. As usual, of course. I mean, I'm not surprised. When you squat, your shoulders hurt. Apparently they don't go far enough back to hold the bar without hurting. So, have you played with your hand placement on the bar? Because that might help. I will also tell you, sometimes for me personally, I get really bad cramps in my rear delt when I do squatting, and I have to specifically warm up my rear shoulders before a squatting day. So I'll do like these kind of things, and I'll use like my cable machine, and I'll go like this, and I'll do like the I'll kind of like take one of these bands and like do some of these and like kind of like warm up my shoulders like this. Yeah, do you do low bar or high bar? Yeah, you might consider switching if you have it, or at least trying out both. For me, I have kind of a hybrid. So if you see on my back here, I have like this crease in between my trap and my shoulder, and that's where I put the bar. I used to be super low bar squatter, but this shit hurts my elbows nowadays. I can't do it like that. So I had to widen my grip, and the bar is higher up on my back. But yeah, you might have an easier time with high bar if you've only tried low bar before. Next time you get a chance, yeah. So, I mean, I can say like right off the bat, when it comes to jumping jacks, you've tried both. You want to be careful of like your feet, you know? You don't want to be doing some wacky shit like this. You don't want to be like way out. You want to try to like time them well. That's the most weird thing I see typically. It's more of a coordination thing. It's also good to like keep your core tight when you do it. Yeah. I mean, if the mobility is not there, you might consider a safety squat bar, which I understand is not realistic for everybody. So like me in my own home gym, like I can buy a safety squat bar, but if you're going to a commercial gym, like if they don't have one available, you're kind of shit out of luck unless you like maybe know the manager and can be like, hey, if I bought a safety squat bar, can I keep it here and use it? But then other people are gonna use your shit too. But yeah, a safety squat bar is usually what people with shoulder mobility. Oh, you have a home gym, yeah. Do you know about the safety squat bar, bruh? Because that's probably the way to go if you just can't make the back squats work with your hands. I thought about getting one for a while. You have heard bad things? So what bad things have you heard? What's up, Spenzo? If you use it, you're a P word. I mean, here's the thing. Oh, is my shit cutting out? Here's the thing. I feel like if you're the kind of person that cares so much about what other people think of you, then like maybe that's the thing that makes you not look good in other people's eyes. But I mean, if you are not training to be a competitive power lifter, what does it matter? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what does it matter if people think less of you, I guess? Because you use a safety squat bar, because you have mobility issues with your shoulder. Like, if you squat heavier with a safety squat bar because you can actually use it with heavy weights, doesn't that make you cooler? But, you know, it's whatever. If people call you a P word, that friend of yours that goes to another school will be sad. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It sounds like a lot of weird excuses. Like, if you don't want to use the safety squat bar, like, you don't have to. But if you're worried about what other people think of you because you use the safety squat bar, I can't even like talk to you about it. To keep it 100%, if you're worried that people are gonna call you a pussy because you used a safety squat bar, I like can't even like talk to you about this subject. And if other people calling you names makes your other friend sad, I also can't talk to you about it. I mean, the word pussy is just a word. It is a word in the English language that means vagina. And like, if you think that being a vagina makes you less of a person, makes you a subhuman, I also don't really want to talk to you, because vaginas are badass. You were birthed from a vagina. That vagina takes a beating every month. That vagina is metal as fuck and bleeds blood and is literally cramping up and doing psychic damage to every woman alive. Every XX chromosome person alive is taking psychic damage because of their period. So yeah, if you are worried about being called a pussy by people that don't matter, I can't really talk to you right now. It also cats, yeah, also cats. We call cats pussies. I love cats. There's literally nothing about a pussy that I don't like. Vaginas are greater than sandworms. So yeah, you know, it's whatever. If you can't squat because your shoulders are fucked, get a safety squat bar. If you're not gonna get a safety squat bar, I'm out. I can't help you, bruh. Can't help you. Work on your mobility. Now you want to be called a pussy? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, don't let other people's perception of you matter if they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, maybe you talk to your friend about that too. You tell them, somebody called me a pussy and it's awesome. And maybe they won't be sad. But, you know. Can't see because my eyes are fucked, so I wear glasses. Therefore, unpussifying my vision. How expensive are knee braces? So, or the compression thingies. So, first of all, Temi, I would ask you, like, why do you need compression knee sleeves? And are we talking like power lifter compression knee sleeves? Joseph said, I actually heard that the SBD can mess up your gains. Didn't really probe her there. I mean, I think that if you want to squat and you're not able to squat with a bar, that safety squat bar might be a good option. It is not going to be exactly equivalent to a regular back squat because the weight distribution is a little different. And you're not gonna have as much tightness in your upper back. But if you want to do squats for your legs, it will take out a lot of the upper body fuckiness. And yeah, that's kind of all I really have to say about it. I think that if you're worried that it's gonna mess up your gains, I think you need to do a little bit more research, because as far as I know, it's not. It's just gonna let somebody with shoulder problems do squats where they wouldn't really be able to do them before. So that's what I would say. Have really different paths in life, so never compare yourself to another person. Try to make the best of you and train for yourself. I agree, Mopar. Never got to check his doctor stuff. You fell on your left knee really bad as a kid. Want to get it for regular exercise and sometimes gives out randomly. So I don't think that a compression knee sleeve is the right choice for you, Temi. I will be 100% real with you. And I think that if you are having like bad knee problems where your knee randomly gives out or it's causing you a lot of pain, I really do think that you should get it checked out by the doctor, because a compression knee sleeve is specifically meant for powerlifting to help powerlifters lift heavier weights. And I wouldn't really recommend them for everyday normal exercise. You know, if you're somebody that's focused on serious strength training, not necessarily a power lifter, you're focused on serious like strength training and you're lifting a decent amount of weight, then yeah, maybe compression knee sleeves would be a nice addition to your gym bag. But just for like a beginner, somebody getting into working out, I don't think it's the right option. I think what you need is probably, if indeed it's something your doctor approves, I think a medical type of knee sleeve or a medical type of knee brace is what you need. But that's just my opinion. And yeah, usually the good ones are, like the ones that I have can be $60, $70 USD. They're good stretch for shoulder, the one that allows you to make your shoulders more P-word tough and mobile. So I'm not an expert in shoulder mobility. Personally, I don't have that many shoulder issues. But if you take like a rubber band, let me get one. So if you aren't already training your rear delts, I think it's good to have at least one rear delt exercise in. But like usually what I do for my shoulders personally is I take my rear delt specifically is I'll do a banded thing like this where I'm kind of extending all the way this way, trying to hit the rear delt, activate the rear delt. And then I'll do like, so this you have to be careful with if you don't have good shoulders. You know, you can get a stick or you can get a rubber band and you start as far out as you need. And you do, I think, are these called shoulder rotations? Go back and forth. And then if you're able to, like bring it in a little bit, bring your hands in a little bit. And like a little bit more. I also see people, it's kind of hard to show it in this room, but let's see if I can do it here, where you like stand like flat against a wall and you like kind of like rotate your hand back like this. That hits the rear delts. Also just like up and down. Like I said, I'm not really an expert on shoulder mobility because it's not something that I personally need. I feel like lean beef patty has some really good mobility things. What's up, sad boy? I feel like Patty has some really good shoulder mobility stuff. Let's see if I can find something. They're not labeled. Is this it? Full body. I can't find one off the top of my head, but maybe you can. Ankle? I can't find it. I'm sorry, I can't find it. But honestly, like, it's just starting to do some of those things. And like, also just like this, up and down. And just like working within your range of motion and trying to push it just a little bit. I like to do dynamic warm-ups. And then if I want to do static stretching, I do it after the workout. But honestly, static stretching before the workout isn't going to hurt you too much, as long as you're not pushing yourself to hurt. Yeah. So yeah, I hope that was a little bit helpful. Sorry I don't have a better answer for that. But also just not forcing your shoulder into weird positions is also a big one. If doing something hurts your shoulder, don't keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Try to figure out a way to either do that exercise in a different position, you know, move your hands around. Like for me, when I try to, when I do overhead press like this with my hands close together, it hurts my elbows. I found that I have to do it like really wide out to the side so it doesn't hurt my elbows. And that's just something I do, you know? Everybody's gonna be a little bit different. Everybody's gonna have a little bit different form. Something hurts your shoulder, don't keep doing it. They'll no longer fall on your bike. Good, good, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, that's not good. Yeah, so. Yeah. Music cut out? No, there it goes. Healthcare is free in my country. I would go to the doctor regularly because health is scared when you lost all the health in your left arm. You lost all the... Did you lose the feeling in your left arm? Also, Temi, let me give you a couple exercises for your knees. Here we go. This is a good one. Let me give you a couple specifically for your knees. Help you strengthen your knees. You don't gotta rep for unflavored whey protein. Usually get gold standard, but don't seem to have the unflavored option anymore. Honestly, I've never tried unflavored. I always get flavored. Okay, Temi, here we go. 2 exercises for your knee pussy. Help get it right. Yeah, all good. You like unflavored for smoothies? That makes sense. Honestly, I haven't tried any myself. I would just check the reviews. You know, I feel like a reputable company and the reviews are pretty good. But also, if you're putting it in a smoothie, it probably doesn't matter if the texture's kind of fucked up because you're using a blender. Okay, so Temi, if you can do this on the stairs. My stairs are over there. But what you want to do is, if you stand like, would this be perpendicular? Bulk supplements, there you go. So if you can find something a little lower than a stair, that might be better. But you're basically just gonna use one leg on the stair and just do this, just here. That's it, just rep this out. Just keep it nice and slow. Don't like pop up really fast. Keep it nice and slow. And that's it. You can really, honestly, if you're just doing this little bit, this small range of motion, I can actually like feel it right around my knee. Not in a painful way, but like, it's like, damn, bro. And even if, you know, you said you have one knee that you fell on, I would recommend doing it on both sides. You start out with the leg that's weaker. So I would start out with your knee that's bothering you and do that knee first. And then do the other one for the same amount of reps. Same amount of reps. You don't trust most reviews? Stairmaster machine would be good. So the Stairmaster machine, I would say, is good for cardio, but not, I don't know if I would necessarily say for your knees. But if you wanted to do something a little more dynamic, get on a treadmill. If you have access to a treadmill, don't turn it on, leave it off, and then walk backwards on it. So force it to go, but you're walking backwards. And you'll feel that in your knees. And the last thing, this is like the opposite exercise of calf raises. This is the opposite of calf raises. So you stand up next to a wall or something, stand up next to something, put your back to it, have your feet out in front of you a little bit, try to make sure they're lined up pretty close together. They don't have to be like right on top of each other, just kind of like comfortable. And then you're gonna raise the front of your foot. You keep your heel on the ground and you raise the front of your foot. So you're like flexing the front of your leg. It's kind of tough. You're gonna feel the burn, but this is another good one. I do this on my leg day because honestly, I think the muscle in the front of your leg looks really cool, but it's good for your knees. So did the stepping thing and that one, and if you really want more, you can do the backwards walking on the treadmill, but don't turn it on. You force it. You force it, and it works a little bit like the step up. But those would be my knee specific exercises that you might want to give it a try. But yeah, if you feel like you really truly need like a medical knee brace, you're gonna have to go to the doctor for that. I can't recommend that. You tend to overthink things, yeah. You're gonna pull the trigger on an injury cost, but Reddit has you second guessing. You don't trust Amazon reviews? They're like 4.5. The thing is, like, with the Amazon reviews, you have to go to the review section and you have to see if they're legit reviews or not, right? You have to make sure that people are actually talking about the thing that is being sold on that listing. And if you get down there, if it's like protein and you get down there and they're talking about like a charging cable, then you know it's fake, right? But if you get down there and it's like real people talking about the actual thing that's being sold, you know, it's fine. But also, like I said, if you're making smoothies with it, I'm not sure that like the texture and stuff matters that much, and it's more about the macros, and probably like anything that comes from a relatively reputable company is gonna be pretty fine. You gotta go to the doctor for more than one thing and that'll be all done once you have the funds. Okay, sounds good. You're welcome, no problem. I actually really do. I don't do it myself that often. I really should because my knees are not the greatest. But this one is honestly like really good specifically. And I do that other calf thing because I just like the way it looks when you have like a cool muscle. You see this one right here. I think that looks really cool. I think it makes your leg look really like shaped nice. This is like a muscle. My hairy leg. Do you see it right there? You can't really see it because of the light. I just think that looks cool. Nobody talks about that exercise, but I like it. Tib bars are great too if you want to track tib anterior progress with weight. A tib bar? Wait, let me look. I never heard of that. Tib bar? For the tibialis? I've never seen that. The evolution of Krisu legs from Twiggies. They were not as bad as you roast me for, bro. I feel like they really aren't as bad. Interesting. I've never seen this before. The step up knee exercise, it's really good. I'm telling you, like if you think that it wouldn't do anything, but you can actually feel it in your knee. Like if you were somebody that's like really super strong, maybe you wouldn't, but like keeping it like really slow, just the one leg, it's kind of really good. Sometimes I do use the, because I'm already doing my calves on the leg press, I'll usually do my reverse calves on it too. But I'm not sure if like the weight actually helps. It might just be my own body weight, if I'm honest. I really like my makeup today. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my makeup while I'm in Japan. I'm not a makeup guru, but I kind of want to make a video about it. I'm about to end soon, actually. I usually end around 6. So right now is about the time where I would ask, are there any other comments, questions, or concerns before I end the stream? What do you mean? You've been here for like 30 minutes, bro. You've been here. You've been here. Look, we all gotta do what's right for us. So if you were at work or something and you couldn't make it to the stream earlier, like, what can I do? What can I do? And that's okay. You know, that's your schedule. This is my schedule. Who's the best JoJo waifu? Picture for the thumbnail. I'm gonna do that after, actually. Can I be Goku? No way. I'm gonna do the thank you for the reminder, because I was in kind of a rush and I didn't bring my notebook down here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it afterwards though. My favorite JoJo waifu. It's been a while. I know, it'd be like that. I mean, I'll take the blame, bro. I take the blame. I moved to YouTube from Twitch, and I'm also not good about telling my other platforms, you know? So I also think I didn't really make it super clear on Twitch. Maybe I need to like make a graphic that says that I'm not on Twitch anymore. But yeah. So this might be controversial. Wait. Well, let me make sure I get her name right. Okay, this is slightly controversial. So I think this is slightly controversial. Okay, I love part 6. I love part 6. Oh no, man, there's so many good JoJo ladies. I love part 6. Okay, I like all the characters basically. I think that my favorite from part 6 is probably Hermes, but part 4 is my favorite JoJo part. It's my favorite of all of them. My favorite female character, and they don't really have a lot of female characters in part 4. My favorite is Yukako. I have a Yukako cosplay that I never really wore, which I'm kind of sad about, but she's fucking crazy. Yukako is fucking crazy, but I like her. Koichi is also, I just like love most of the characters, like most of the main characters from part 4. I love Okuyasu and I love Koichi, and I like Yukako. I really don't like fucking Rohan. I don't like Rohan at all. But I mean, also shout out to Lisa. I mean, you cannot go wrong with Lisa. I've cosplayed Lisa twice, 2 different outfits. So, just like most of the ladies, like I said, there's not that many female characters prior to part 6, but they're all pretty good. They're honestly all pretty good. So Lisa is really, she's just like, when she like goes and kills that one dude, like I can't remember, man, I haven't seen it in a really long time. Like, doesn't she like kill a dude that killed her like lover or her husband? Like Joseph's dad, doesn't somebody like murder that guy? And then she goes in and fucks up his whole day. Like, that was badass. Love that. I love that. I mean, I don't love that for her in general, the situation, but I love that. Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about, Hero. So, there we go. Apothecary did a really good, I don't think they ever put it on YouTube or anything, or even clipped it. Have you watched the second season of Physical 100? Not yet. So I do want to watch it. I really liked the first season of Physical 100. The winner was like so out of left field, bro. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it, but it was really cool. I loved the first season of Physical 100. Joey and I are waiting for the whole season to be released, and then we're gonna watch it. Because we don't like to wait. We don't like watching stuff week to week. So when the whole season comes out, then we're gonna watch it. But yes, I like Physical 100. Definitely gonna watch season 2. Just have not started it yet. It's also interesting. You think the final episode dropped today? Okay, we're gonna have to check. Joey and I have been watching Iron Chef Japanese. They have episodes on Amazon Prime Freevee, which is like free with ads, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. But we've been watching a lot of Iron Chef, the original from Japan. Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, I don't speak or understand Japanese, so I don't think I understand the thing. Yeah, and it's fun to watch. I mean, I like it. I think it's fun. It's like, maybe it's nostalgia for me. The video quality is so bad, but Joey and I are, I don't know, we're having a good time watching it. Not to bring anyone down, but Iron Chef Masahiko Kobe, the Italian Iron Chef, apparently he died when he was not even 50 years old. He was like 49, and he died really young. He had an accident in his own restaurant in the kitchen and died from it, and that made me a little sad. But Iron Chef Sakai is still alive. Chen Kenichi died like last year. He was older. He was like, I think he was like in his 70s. Sakai is still alive. Obviously, Morimoto is still alive. It was too much for you at the time. It's not the same. It's not the same as like the original. It's quite a bit different. It's like the same concept, but American. But I still really enjoy watching the original. It's funny to some of the shit they say is like really weird, but it's funny to watch. It's funny. I think it's enjoyable. Joey and I are really enjoying it. It's funny because they treat Iron Chef Morimoto almost like he's like 100% like American. Like he's the Iron Chef Japan, but like he's got like a fucking almost like a full American flag on his back, and they always talk about how he's like making like stuff for the international crowd and things like that. It's kind of interesting. Way too Americanized. He wasn't ready for all the action and the editing style. I can see that, yeah. I haven't watched Iron Chef America in a really long time, but I remember enjoying it. I do like that, the thing I like about the American more, Iron Chef America more than I liked about Iron Chef Japan, is that in Iron Chef Japan, the helpers are like just in the background. They don't really talk about or really acknowledge them at all, but they have, you know, personality, and they talk about them specifically in Iron Chef America. You might look into it, yeah. So Amazon Prime Freevee, which is, I don't know what it's like for other countries. We have to make more of that barbecue show. It's really good. Made me so McFucking hungry. Yeah, that barbecue show on Netflix is really good. It's a really fun food competition show. What was it called? Pitmasters, maybe? Let me double check the name. Maybe, is it Barbecue Showdown? I'm trying to make sure it's the right one. There's 2 seasons of it. Have I seen Ninja Kamui? No. Yeah, it's called Barbecue Showdown on Netflix. There's 2 seasons. It's actually like it's like a very nice show. I mean, it is a competition, but like I think the hosts are really wholesome, and like it's not like super cutthroat where people are like sabotaging each other and talking shit. It's like it's kind of like, it kind of gives you like British baking show vibes, where people, you know, they become friends. You know, if something happens, sometimes they help each other out. But yeah, I think the 2 like barbecue masters they have that are on like the judging, they do the judging and they do some of the like hosting. I think they're so funny. It's like an old white lady and like a old black dude, and they're just like, they're so funny together. They're like just so like buddy and chummy. And there's like this one part where like the lady goes off on like this tangent. She's just like talking about barbecue and stuff, and the guy's just like, yeah, bro. It's just like, it was like, I don't know, it was the funniest thing. But that's a really good, like if you like the British baking show and you're looking for something kind of similar, the Barbecue Showdown on Netflix is good if they have it in your country. It's fun, it's wholesome. Also, I love barbecue. I don't know if you don't live in the USA, maybe you don't have American style barbecue, but the shit is good. I love American style barbecue. I mean, I love Korean style barbecue. Just barbecue in general. Shit is nice. Shit is meaty. Okay. Any other comments, questions, or concerns before I head out for the day? I can feel my thrusty. Feel my thrusty. Maybe, I don't know if I can, I don't know what is the, do an outro. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. No, it's not allergies, it's because I don't talk that much. So talking for 2 hours straight, it's hard on the thrusty. Maybe I'll do a thing at the end. Hey, if you're new here and you want to subscribe, I would appreciate it. You can click on this thing. You can click on this thing right here, and the algorithm said that you might like this video. But if you want to watch the full playlist of YouTube live streams, check it out here. Subscribe, watch another video, or check out the playlist. Don't forget to be responsible for your own gains. Don't be a dick and control your cock. I'm gonna make the thumbnail pictures after the stream. The links to all my socials, if you would like to follow me elsewhere, is in the description. The link to the Discord is also in the description if you want to come out and hang, chat when I'm not on stream. There are some affiliate links down there as well if you're interested. No pressure. And I appreciate y'all being here. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.